meet inner spark. This is the sweater pattern that I have just released. It is perfect for spring, and yes, I chose to call it Inner Spark. I think the name came from this lovely sort of neon poppy stripe color that I used as my contrast color. So it has these little specks of different neon colors in there. Inner Spark uses fingering weight wool. I will talk about the yarns in a minute a bit more. You begin from the shoulders. The back of the shoulders is a few rows shorter than the front, just to make the shoulder seam sit just slightly off the top of your shoulders. It gives a really nice silhouette. So you knit first the back piece to where you join for the body, and then front pieces until you join them together, and then you start working the body in the round. The beginning has kind of the most of the fiddly stuff done. The benefit of that is also that you can lengthen the body as much as you want to, or crop it as much as you want to. Also, by working the armhole length separately instead of in a yoke, you can easily alter that length as well. Just work more rows on the body or on the back and front pieces before joining for the body. And then you pick up stitches for the sleeves. Now, if you've altered the length of your armhole, of course you need to pick up more stitches for the sleeves, or less stitches if you've done it shorter, but that is quite easy to do as well. Then you knit the stripe pattern on the sleeves. For the cuffs, there is a decrease round where you decrease evenly to get a very gentle balloon shape to the sleeve. And finally, you pick up stitches around the neckline for the little rib there. And again, here it doesn't really matter the exact number of stitches, it's 1 by 1 rib, so as long as the stitch count is divisible by 2 and you like the way it sits on the neckline, then that's enough. When you bind off, just to make sure that you can pull the sweater over your head. I had to do it twice, so even I sometimes manage to make my bind offs too tight. I do use the regular bind off, but if you know that you tend to do it very tightly, then look up a stretchier bind off that you like. Then about the yarns. So as fingering weight yarn, I used Filcolana Arwetta in this really nice brown color. It is color 201. For my striped color, which is where the whole design idea came about, was this lovely cake. It's by Ara and it's their neon Myrna base. According to my tag, this is a DK weight yarn, but they confirmed that my skein is in fact fingering weight, and yes, they do produce it in fingering weight, so they just have the wrong sticker on the label. So fingering weight wool in 2 colors, and I only had 1 skein of this, and for my size this was, I still had plenty left over. If you've got that very special single skein, you can do quite a lot with that in a stripe pattern like this. Even if you're knitting larger sizes, you can work with that. And who's to say you can't use different colors for the stripes? Maybe for the edge, if you run out of your special skein, just use another color for the last stripes, for example. So yes, so I saw this yarn last summer in Jyväskylä Knit Fest, and I looked at it, went around and browsed other stalls, and I just kept thinking about this. And the thing is that when I held this skein and kind of was trying to decide what would I do with it. This is the sweater that I saw in my mind. So I knew it wanted to be a striped sweater, and I knew it wanted to be paired with brown. So here we are, almost a year later. I'm so happy to have it here now, and I can't wait to be wearing it out and about. I hope you like this pattern. I hope you like Inner Spark, and I cannot wait to see your color combinations. If you already got some in mind, leave them in the comments below. The pattern is now out on Ravelry, and the link to it is down below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you soon again.